Hello once again everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. Today we're going to be building the Heavy Modular Frame factory. Now I've already done the mathematics and yeah, we're just doing one floor. Again, a lot of these stuff, all I can supply is one floor of manufacturers. So yes, so with the modular frames we can supply 8, so that is an entire floor. With the steel pipes, we produce quite a few of those. We could supply 3 floors with those. Our limiting factor are the encased industrial beams. I can only feed 6.7 manufacturers with that. Screws, of course, tons of those. But even so, that'll only supply 2.7 floors. There's just so many of them. It gets ridiculous. But anyway, with 6.7 manufacturers, we produce 2 per minute in each one, so that's 13.4 heavy modular frames. So let's get going. I've already routed most of the... the resources most of the way, so this shouldn't take too long at all. There we go. Is it 9? No, that's not the one I want. I want one on 8 because that's the ground floor version. Just hide the HUD. Now you'll notice that this is... I'm still on update 7. I haven't yet switched over to update 8 yet. I've had a bit of a tinker. And I quite like it. There we go. That is all in the right place. Yes, there we are. So we'll leave the roof off for now. We certainly need to deal with all of this lot first. No, we better put the roof on before we do that, because we need the floor to actually aim at in order to get the roof on. I keep forgetting that. So, come on. That's not quite right. See, the problem is, when you're far away, a tiny little movement of the mouse moves the blueprint a click. Is that it? It looks like it. It better be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's good. So get rid of that. Let's go inside and we'll get rid of all these other bits that we don't need. For the sake of future expansion, you really should leave these in, but I don't. I made the decision long ago to remove the top floor because I don't need it. I just don't need it. And I've missed with my dismantle tool. There we are. Ah, dearie me. So yeah, I've been working mainly on the rest of my storage facility, and that's all pretty much finished now. So the only thing left to do once we've done this is work on the space elevator parts. Yeah, so that'll be good. That will be good. We can do the space elevator parts, we can complete phase 3 and move on to the rest of the game. See, that's the thing, you spend all this time setting up these factories and yeah, well, heavy modular frame, that's it, yes. I haven't even unlocked overclocking yet. I haven't really felt the need to. So, yes. So we'll finish phase 3, and we'll be pretty much ready to go. Because it's quite strange that you do the Oh, I'm going to have to do all the signs and everything, aren't I? Oh dear. Right. I think we'll hook it up first. We'll hook everything up first. So I want to come over here. It did get a bit tight. You'll see in a moment just how tight it's going to be down here. Because we've got this. We've got all of these. We've got our balancer right here. So yeah, we're going to have to work around this. Because we can't actually fly underneath. We can't really fly through. So this is definitely going to be very tight and very tricky. Things might not be as neat as they usually are. Because this just takes up so much room. It's just... oh good, we can fly through here. So anyway, the first things first, we've got our screws from our feed for the computers over there. So this was good. This is already up here. I just had to upgrade the belt to make sure that we have enough capacity, so that can just go straight in there, no problem whatsoever. Ooh, squeeze through here. There we are. All the other stuff is right on the other side here. So you come right underneath. Make sure that we select the right kind of belt. Let's bring it through here. Oh, come on, rotate it in the right spot. I think that's the right spot. Yes, there it is. It's like that, in we go with the modular frames. Now we've got the pipes. Bring that in just the same. This is definitely where things start getting a bit tricky. So that can go there. We'll just run it straight in. It's fine. I'm not going to be able to put down much in the way of roof supports up here, you see. See, I'd want to put it right where that is, but I can't. But I can't. So, let's see, where can we put that? We can put that like there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good enough. So, over here, over there, thread the needle, and in there. So if we look around here, we should have all of our stuff coming in. Oh, yeah, there we go. Where's this stuff down the bottom? That stuff down the bottom should be here by now. I mean, screws. We are... something's going on with my screw supply, but that's nothing to do with down here. I think it's just trying to catch up with everything I've been doing lately. So, I can go there. I can go in there. That is a fast belt, isn't it? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, well this does just prove that everything came through here nicely. And what's going on with that window? That window shouldn't be there. Has that been on every single one of them? We're going to have to change that, aren't we? Remove all of those. Remove these. Remove all of that. Remove that. I am going to have to upgrade my my screw belt to be the Mark III, but that can be done in a moment. And that went in completely the wrong bloody direction. Ugh. Will you point to the right thing and not move before I press the button? Anyway, Mark III. Up here. Mark III. Mark III. Just do Mark III all the way along. It's perfectly fine. We'll have to upgrade these ones as well. But I need to have a quick look, because I've completely forgotten which one I actually need to replace that one with. So there we go, Mark III, right there. We'll have to go downstairs now to upgrade that one. So, Mark III. Mark III. And I'm out of steel beams. Lovely. Don't just hate it when that happens. Oh, I certainly do. Because it's a break in my flow. It's a break in my flow. I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to now go over to my storage. Actually, it's a good time to show you my completed storage facility. So it's going to look more or less the same as before. I've got a little door to the back rooms. Because I don't know why I fell down that rabbit hole, but yeah. So I've got space here now for space elevator parts. I've produced a few of the ones from the factories that I actually have. So I've got a few here, ready and waiting. They've got some more over here and some more down there. Over here, these are now much closer together to save a bit of space. And we've got lots and lots of spare ones. I don't actually see myself needing to expand in that direction. I can if I have to. But I don't see myself needing to. Yeah, it's just the... Why is that one mixed? Oh, it's mixed because I've taken the first... I've taken the first one. Right, let's grab a good couple of stacks of those. There we are. I added this just temporarily because I was dumping a load of stuff in here. Just to pipe the overflow straight to the awesome sink. So yeah. Yeah, I've been doing that. So let's head back over here. Yeah, we need to do the signs. We need to do the signs. The hole is over here. That's all backed up nicely. There's an awful lot of these. Awful lot of those. Anyway, let's just grab that one. Click there. There. Round there. Those two. And the lifts. What we got to do now is do the lift upstairs. So we'll do the lift upstairs. Oh, of course, yes. Nothing's running yet because I haven't actually turned anything on. But yeah, all the ingredients are here. Heavy modular frames aren't coming through very quickly, but yeah, that's a supply issue. There's all sorts of stuff going on right now. Anyway, so what do we need to do for the screw lines? How many are they? Were they 200? Yes, they're 200. So that would be normal Mark III, right? Let's check. Logistics, a normal Mark III belt, 270. Yes. Yes, that's what we need. We're going to set those to our hotbar. And hopefully we've got enough resources for them. Ah, dearie me, right. So, come on. Luckily it's the top one on each. Make sure, double check that we get the right ones. Nip around here. So once things get into full swing, everything should be alright. And what happened? Okay, and we're back. So, yeah, the game crashed as I was placing those conveyor lifts. So it's taken me about, I don't know, about 10 minutes to get back to where I was. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, it's taken me about 10 minutes to get back to where I was. Because I turn off autosaves when I record. Because it now takes something in the region of a minute to a minute and a half every time it autosaves. It is incredibly annoying now. I leave it on when I'm doing my main inter-episode building. But, yeah, not when I'm recording. So, yeah, I just lost quite a bit of time there. So, yeah, it's the one there is the door that we need. Just got to do the ones up here now. Just them. Go around here. We'll have to do the conveyor belts this side. I've still got no idea why. This side needs the conveyor belts and the other side just hooks up directly. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's exactly the same distance. You see, that's placed there, and that is just just on this line here, just the other side of that line. Let's have a look over here. That's in that space there, and that's just over this line here. It's exactly the same distance. So why does this side hook up like this? I mean, obviously ignoring the bit of glitchiness from the blueprint placement process, but it requires the conveyor belts this side. I just don't understand. Anyway, time to hook up the power and get going. Punch another hole in the floor here. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it is really quite crowded down here. I'm very glad I put... no, that's the catwalk. There we go, power line. I'm very glad that I put the space in. What on earth is going on here? What? Okay, that... I'm so confused right now. Okay, right. Right. What I've done is I've already pulled the power forwards so that it can supply these pumps. Right. Right. That really confused me for a moment then. That really, really did. So that's there, but that's on that little nub in there. So that just came off and went that way for that. Why did I put that there then? That's completely the wrong place. The mouse moves as I press the button. That's what it is. I could connect it to that one there, but I want to connect it up to the actual like grid connection. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not quite that much of a perfectionist. Especially when everything is hidden underneath this floor and I don't really need to worry about it. What matters is whether this has the power hooked up to it. So this is of course Heavy Modular Frames. Where'd that 4 come from? And activate. That's pulling in the resources. There's not all that much in the way of resources, but yeah, it's going to take a while for all the screws to come through. But at least we've got them hooked up. The resources are coming through. And all the rest of it, so yes, let's just do these. How many were there? So I need to put that on my sign. Over here it's 13.4, which isn't a huge amount. I mean, well, that one's only making 8. 13.4. That's why I didn't want to do it that way. Heavy Modular Frames. Set the image. Where are we? There you go. Right, that's that one done. Now to do these. It's busy work, this. Copy that one. Oh great, it didn't do it, did it? See, the problem is I have to click select image on there, but if I click what used to be confirm, it's revert settings now. And it has been like that for a while. Oh no, there we go. So that's fine there. That's fine there. Head over this side. And I'm going to have to set up which resources these input. But I can do that later. It's fine. I don't particularly care right now. Because that crash annoyed me. That crash definitely annoyed me somewhat. There's like, I would expect to see tons and tons of screws coming in there. The problem is I did a bit of a purge earlier. And it made it so that, yeah, everything's trying to catch up again. So these are my smelters there. they're running away as fast as they can. And then of course I'm desperately short of these. Desperately short of those. Then over here we're producing these. At least this is now filled up. So all of the production of those is going to head over to here. But of course we're at half production of those, because half of the ingots are going into the plates. I mean, I've got a fair amount of them, but of course now half of the output is going into this storage. So essentially I'm only getting a quarter of my output. I'm not going to fly up there. I'm only getting a quarter of my screw output, basically. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to wait until things back up again. I don't know why I purged. Anyway, next episode we'll be working on doing these. First off, frameworks 2,500. Modular engine of 500. That requires 1,000 smart plating. 100 adaptive control units require 750 automated wiring. So what we'll also have to do is build the modular engine and adaptive control unit manufacturers over there, which means extending the big foundation even further. Do we even have enough room? Oh, we do. We're not going to run into anything particularly dangerous or obstructive. There was a huge Titan tree over there somewhere that really got in the way. I removed it with a cheat, but it's still... You can't see it, but it is still kind of here as I'm flying around. Is it by D? It might be. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm touching things as I get there. I don't think I can quite get to my switch. No, I can't get to this switch from here anyway, because of the tree that is still kind of there in a collision sense, but not there visually. Anyway, yeah, we'd need to extend this out to at least here, past this old copper node. Oh dear. Yeah, our train station over there is right over where our old iron factory used to be. Anyway, now that's been enough for today. We've got our heavy modular frames being built now. We do, of course, require the resources to flow through and actually make our first one. But it'll happen. It'll happen. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. I need to put the... I'm going to have to go back and edit the... edit the blueprint. That's what it was. So that looks a hell of a lot better with a nice sort of black hole there, rather than having the wall in place. And when you come over here, I honestly don't know why I never noticed that before. Why did I never notice this before? That shouldn't be that. That should be that. Why have I never noticed that before? It's on all my blueprints. So yeah, I'm going to have to go in and edit the blueprint for that, to fix that, aren't I? I really don't know why I did that. I really don't know why. But anyway, we found the problem and we can deal with it. It's not a big deal. It's purely cosmetic. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I think we've done enough for today. If you've enjoyed that, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.